Hi, everybody, and welcome to my attempt this week on BBO's weekly free instant tournament. Renews every Friday, best hand tournaments, and nobody can have more points than you, or they can have better distribution, etc. But you know that nobody has more points than you, and this is a bit of logic that you can use in making deductions, in working out where the unseen cards are, in addition to all the normal bridge inferences, etc., which I hope to draw out in this video. So we can go to instant tournaments, weekly free instant tournaments. Yes, we want to play it, and it's 8 deals. There we go. And board one, right-hand opponent has opened a heart. Well, Robot plays weak jump over balls, so 3 diamonds would be a weak hand. I'm far too strong for that. If my diamond suit went down from the ace, I would overcall 1 no trump with my heart stop. I mean, I may well have 2 heart stops and be able to set up the diamonds, but that's a big gamble. So I'm just going to make the overcall of 2 diamonds and see what happens. Might get passed out. 2 spades from partner. No, 3 clubs from there. So 2 spades from partner was less than 4 diamonds, and they have 5 spades. They're a passed hand, but not a total waste. 9 to 12 total points. That counts points for singletons, etc. Probably a singleton in my suit, which they shouldn't be counting points for. East has gone 3 clubs, which were quite good at stopping. Let me see what 3 hearts would be. Well, they've got 5 plus diamonds. It says I got 3 spades if I bid 3 hearts. And I want to find a forcing bid. I don't want to play in 4 spades if partner only has 5 spades, really, although I am roughing clubs in my hand. But I could well be not get an entry to my long diamonds. 3 diamonds. So if I got 14 to 15 points, 2 minus spades, I suppose that's what I've got. So I'll bid 3 diamonds and see what happens. I thought that was what might happen. The partner's got 6 spades, we're in the wrong place. Partner does have 6 spades and the ace of diamonds. 6 of hearts is led. The king jack's probably over here. I mean, partner's got 9 points. We've got 14, so that's 23. This hand opened the bidding. This hand didn't respond in any way. I mean, they may not have the suits to do so. But Queen of Hearts likely to be covered by the king, an ace, but then they can cast a Jack of Hearts, but the 10 of Hearts will be a winner. So we expect to make 2 hearts, a spade is 3, and 7 diamonds is 10. Expect to lose a club, a spade, and a heart. But there is a risk that we're getting a heart ruff here if this hand has quite long hearts. So let's try the queen. So I think the easy thing to do here is to exit with the club. So I've got a quick way back to my hand. Now, if this hand casts the Jack of Hearts and gets a ruff there, I can over ruff in dummy. That seems best. And if they play diamonds, that's fine. I've got a quick way back to my hand to draw. Oh, I still have to play a heart, don't I, from table in order to, and I've only got the diamonds entry. Well, if I play a heart now from my hand, this hand will win and play a trump, and I won't be able to ruff a heart, so I've got to play the club. think I'm happy for that hand to win it. No, I'd rather this hand won it. So we'll play the queen. Ace of clubs. Right. Two of diamonds should be safe enough. Right. Eight of diamonds to the ace. Heart towards the 10. The question is, did this hand have a doubleton heart? We find out now. They did. And there was really nothing we could do about that. We just didn't have enough entries to dummy. Ooh, we could have roughed the spade. Gosh, there's a spade void there, so spades may not have turned out too well. Right, I'm going to make all my diamonds. I don't think they're going to throw their spade away, so I could just claim 5 more tricks just making the contract. I'm sure it's not going to let me claim 6. No. I'm not going to make a mistake. 57% for 3 diamonds. What did anybody else do? Somebody managed to make an over trick. Somebody got to bid up to 4 hearts. What do they do for the over trick? Let's have a quick look. They got the heart lead. They played low. Right. And now they played the clubs. Now they play the heart and they let us have the rough. Right. Okay. So the robots made a mistake there. They clearly should have played a diamond. Okay. So we've got this horrible 15 count, very flat, no queens or jacks. The 9s and 10s are reasonable. So we will open it 1 no trump, simply for its 1 no trump is preempted. But I'd open this 1 no trump while playing a weak no trump because it's such a bad hand. Right. Okay, well, the king of clubs is a definite entry to dummy, and we've got the 2 clubs and 2 hearts. We hope to make some diamonds, probably 4 of them. Even if the diamond finesse succeeded, we'd probably lose a trick to the 10 of diamonds, and we'd have to use up an entry to dummy to get to take the finesse. So the safest way to make sure of, almost sure of 4 diamond tricks is to play the ace of diamonds and lead towards the queen jack. So that's what the plan is. Make 4 diamonds, 4 tricks in the rounded suits, and try and pick up a trick in spades. They've led the 3. Now, playing the queen would be right if they led from ace king to 4 or 5, but playing low is right if they help the ace jack or the king jack and have led low. So that's 2 possibilities, ace jack, king jack, as opposed to 1 possibility, ace king. So playing low, I mean, neither of them might work, but playing low gives you 2 chances. 2 chance is twice as good as playing the queen. Right. So I want the entry to dummy's long diamonds. So I'm going up with the ace here. Preserving that entry, I'm going to play the ace of diamonds. We might find out. I'm going to play the 3 of diamonds. There's the kings there. That's good news. Right, so our diamonds are all now good because they'll be good from the top. Because there was, remember, we had 8 diamonds between us. They had 5, and there's all gone. So we'll win the king of clubs. Cash our 3 diamond tricks to work out what to discard. 10 drops there. So we played queen, jack, let it run to there. We would have been all right because they broke 3-2. If we'd taken the club foolishly. I'm certainly going to discard the 10 of spades here. Not that really, well, the 8 of spades will do. Because I don't need that. They've got all the spades if they want to cash them. Let's throw in a heart and another heart, but I don't expect the hearts are going to be good, but I'll throw the 5 of clubs just in case. There's a spade. Is there any advantage in exiting with a black suit? I don't think so. I'm going to collect my 8 tricks. I don't suppose the Queen of Hearts is going to fall on the king, but we can but hope. Nope. Well, let's give this hand the lead and see what they want to do. Cash the club. And cash the ace. So once again, pretty much average. Some people made +2. What do they manage to do to make +2? Right. Quick look. The spade lead to the jack. The heart. Then they got a heart switch. They must have had a different auction then. 1 club, 1 diamond. So they didn't open 1 no trump. They opened the club, and that got you. The other one that was 2 as well. They opened it. They devalued it and thought it wasn't worth 15, which certainly, if I were playing a 12 to 14 no trump, I would have devalued it to 14 and opened 1 no trump, just because 1 no trump's so preemptive, and that's the only reason that I opened it 1 no trump, even though I don't think it's really worth 15 points. Right, if we move on to board 3, we've got 13 points, 5 diamonds, 4 hearts, to open a diamond, a bit of spade. That will deny 4 hearts unless they've got 5 spades and 4 hearts and enough to bid twice. So you should always, if you've got two 4-card majors, you should bid them up the line. So you should bid hearts first. So now the robot's rebid of 1 no trump will show 12 to 14 points, which is what we have. There are 2 spades, a retreat from no trump, which the robot does. If this is 5 plus spades, we better hope they've got 6. We haven't got enough for game. No reason to think anything's any better. Hopefully you can rough some clubs in my hand. So we will pass. Three of hearts, only 5 spades. The difficulty, well, we've got to take the ace of hearts. The difficulty is that removes the entry from this hand if we're going to set up diamonds. If they can hold up the ace of diamonds to the 3rd round, we'd never be able to get to the long diamonds. So will they go up with the ace if I play the king? Well, it costs nothing to do this. I've taken the ace, so if the diamonds are 3-2, remember I got 5, W had 3, that's 8, so they had 5. So that's Queen of Hearts going on. So we'll rough that. And now we'll see if we can draw trumps. We might get forced again in hearts. Remember, they had 5, we had 2, which is 7. So we're hoping they're not worse than 4-2. We are getting forced again in hearts. So we're going to play low. And I can throwing a club away any good. Hearts of 4-4, because I've always got those 2 club losers. So let's do that. And now they play clubs, which is the good news. So I put the jack of hearts on. This hand would have won by the queen and played another heart. I'd had to rough, and then I wouldn't have been able to draw 2 more rounds of trumps. So here we go. Win the ace. Remember, they had 6 spades between them. So let's see how they divide. Oh, they were 3-3, so I could have afforded to rough, but it doesn't matter. We hope the diamonds are all good now. And they are. Remember, as I said, we had 5-3, that's 8. They had 5, and 4 of them have gone. So we can now claim the rest of the tricks. And that's 89%. So that's good. Nobody's better than 170. Playing in 2 spades is better than playing in 3 diamonds. And lots of people went off in various things. Okay, so partners opened a heart, and we've got 13 points, including 5 diamonds. So we're expecting to be in game now. As I say, jump to 3 no trumps with the robot, because that says we have exactly 3 hearts and gives a balanced choice of games. You can't bid a spade because that becomes 4 spades. So, and 2 clubs. It says I got biddable clubs. So I have to try 2 diamonds. 2 hearts from partner. So when this doesn't promise 6 hearts. It only promises 5 hearts. Don't like this. If you're going to play 2 over 1, you really want this to promise 6. I think 2 no trumps is that's still all right, because forcing to 3 no trumps, because 2 diamonds was 2 over 1, that was forcing to game, so the robot isn't going to pass 2 no trumps. So 3 clubs now says 5 plus. So if I say 3 hearts, how much is that? That says I'm 3 plus hearts. So I don't have 3 plus hearts. Why I wouldn't have raised hearts earlier with 3, I don't know. This meant to be new minor forcing. Not really. Promising 4 clubs. It's pointing out the spade weakness to the opponents, which is just foolish. But I'd rather the lead comes round to me in spades then. So I'm just going to bid 3 no trumps here. They can bid 4 hearts if they got 6. Right. And very nice of the robot. The lead diamonds, although we see that it's not really going to be helpful. We should only make 2 diamond tricks. The king shouldn't go up. So if we have 2 diamonds, 2 clubs is 4. We can make 2 spades. We're knocking out the ace. That's 6. That looks like we need 3 tricks from hearts, unless we can get another one from diamonds. So see what happens here. Yeah, as expected, the robot didn't go up with the king. So I'm going to give East the lead in hearts and see what they do. And maybe I'm not giving East the lead, but I'm certainly ducking this heart. All right, I'm giving East the lead. There's the jack of hearts. And now the 9 of spades appears. So this jack of hearts, why have they overtaken it? Did they not want to let this hand lead? Did they desperately want to lead, or did they have king jack doubleton or king singleton? Have a look at that trick. 7, 10, 4. So the 9 is still missing. Anyway, we'll play low. Not a dummy. I've just got one entry up. Let's play the ace of hearts and see if anything interesting. So they deliberately overtook with the jack. That doesn't look good. So I think this hand probably has king 9. Do I want to duck a club? Do I want to take the chance that that was from 3? If West has the king 9 of hearts left and I play a heart, they've got 2 hearts and the ace of spades, and I've got very little chance of manufacturing another trick. If I duck a club to this hand, they can't play hearts. They might play diamonds. I haven't got two entries to dummy to play the heart play subsequently if I find the clubs are not going to give us the extra trick. So if I duck the club and the clubs are 3-3, remember we've got 4 and 3, so that's 7. They've got 6. So if I make 3 clubs, and I've got 3 tricks so far, 3 clubs would be 6, a diamond would be 7, and a spade would be 8. So I'm still a trick short. If I give up the 2 hearts, I make the long heart. If they cash their hearts, right, I think I'm going to give up the heart and see what happens. So they got 2 hearts left, the king and the 9. So I've got to throw a low diamond on this one. That's like what I thought would happen. And I cash in the king, so they're setting up my queen for me. We're going to throw another low diamond. Yes. This looks like I'm 1 down. So they're going to cash the ace of spades. So to which hand do I need an entry? I think I want it to my hand. Yeah. There we come. So the reason I wanted it to my hand is I want to cash the ace of diamonds. Oh, I got that wrong. I needed it to dummy. Right. Now, well, doesn't look like I'm going to make this contract. But I'm going to play the 2 of clubs, the ace, 3 of clubs from there. The only chance is this hand has queen, jack of clubs left and the king of diamonds. So I leave the queen of hearts. Right, so the jack of diamonds is no good. 8 of clubs. Queen. I'm going to lose a trick to the jack now. Yeah. So 39 50%. That's good. Is that because some people made 3 no trumps? Yes, and 4 hearts made sometimes. So where did I go wrong there? Perhaps we just have a quick look at that hand. Give you a link and see where I went wrong. So I should make an over trick, whatever they do. So I mean, next, sorry. They let a diamond. Below in the queen. Playing a heart should lead to an over trick. Now, obviously, I'm playing the queen is good, presumably. That is an over trick. Playing low just makes it, but that's double dummy. And take the jack. Now, I lead the 9 of spades. Doesn't matter which one I play. So I'll win the queen. Now Gibbs says it doesn't matter which card I play. I'm making the contract. So I play the ace of hearts, 2 of hearts, 6 of hearts, 3 of hearts. And now I have to play spades. Otherwise I'm down, as we saw. Right. Well, so I took the wrong line. I have to give them their spade tricks, but not their heart tricks. And there must be an end play at the end where one of them has to play a suit to us to give us an extra trick. Right. So that's knocked us down. We're in 3rd place now. So it's been a mix. Obviously, to be in 3rd place, it means that there's been a mixture of scores amongst the other players as well. So right-hand opponents opened 1 heart, partner having passed, and we've got 6, 10, 15 points. This is not a very pretty one, no trump, but I could overcall 2 clubs. But I'm a great believer that if you have 15 to 17 points and a stop in the opponent's suit, you should just overcall 1 no trump, tell your partner, and here we are. Partner comes along with Stamen. And partner's a passed hand. But there's something to be said for passing 2 clubs here. But partner can have 10 or 11 points, and we can have 3 no trumps on. But I've got no aces. That's another bad sign. So partner doesn't have a 5-card major, and presumably they don't have 5 hearts or 4. Well, it could have 4 hearts, but we don't really want to play in a 4-3 heart fit with East having that. So they probably have 4 spades. East hasn't doubled clubs to say they've got clubs. So if I bid 2 diamonds, what's partner going to say? 2 no trumps. Well, we know where all the points are, except partner got to have some points to be using Stamen. And clubs doesn't pay as well as no trumps. So 2 no trumps may be a very difficult contract, but I'm going to assume that's where we're going to end up now. Yeah, partner bids 2 no trumps, may not have a 4-card major, but it's just basically showing 9 high card points. So pass. And to see whether we were, well, no, probably a good job that we didn't pass 2 no trumps, 2 clubs rather. But partner has turned up with 9 points. I think that's 24. This hand opened the bidding, so 12 or 13 probably. So this hand probably has 13. maybe 14. So we're going to make 2 heart tricks, 5 diamond tricks, unless they're very unlucky, because we've got 8 diamonds, so they've only got 5. Unless they're 5-0, we can make all 5 diamond tricks. And 2 hearts is 7. And then we need a trick in the black suits. Is there any advantage in taking the ace of hearts now? We'll always be able to take it eventually. We've got 2 chances to lead a black suit from dummy. Danger is spades. Obviously, if the ace of spades is in the west hand, and we could be losing a few tricks. But east, if they win the king of hearts, will probably switch. And we need our second heart trick anyway. So let's give them their king. They are playing hearts. We'll preserve the entry to dummy. And this hand had 2 hearts. And we had 6, that's 8. So there's 5 left. And we know this hand's got all 5 of them because they opened 1 heart and they play 5 card majors. So we know this hand had 5 hearts and this hand had 2. Play diamonds. We're going to have to throw 2 clubs on these diamonds because we can't afford to unguard the king of spades. So I've thrown a club. This hand had 3 diamonds to go with their 2 hearts. This hand had 2 diamonds. I'm going to throw it up. That's 2 clubs I've thrown. See if they throw a 3rd one. They've thrown the queen. Right. Because we don't have an entry to our hand now. Yes, if we lead clubs. So accepting spades. And they will have 2 hearts to make. So they've only won 1 trick so far. They can make 2 hearts, the ace of clubs. If the ace of spades is wrong, we're in trouble. But we're in trouble anyway. The ace of spades is wrong. We have to play club. Ace goes up there. Now the heart goes to dummy, and now we have to play a spade. So this is where we didn't really want the entry. The ace is there, right? By cashing that heart, they're going to cash another heart as well. But we're sure they don't have any more clubs. And so we can make our king of spades for 8 tricks, 78%. All right. State keeps us in 3rd place. Somebody managed to make 3 no trumps. I wonder how they did that. Quick look. Next trick. 10 of hearts lead, the king won, and they switch to a spade. Right, oh well, when they do that, and they have a double to the spade, you're going to make 3 no trumps. So when they got to 3 no trumps, presumably they overcalled 2 clubs. Oh. North bid the spades. They saw the weak spades in dummy and switched. Right, so the robot will do different things depending on the auction. So I've got 16 points here. Don't like it very much, but I'm going to treat it as balanced. It may be a disaster, but so 2 spades from there is spades and a minor. 3 hearts is, they got 5 plus hearts and 10 plus points, forcing to 3 no trumps. Well, although we expect to run 5 heart tricks and a spade trick, we expect them to do that. So it looks as though 4 hearts will be a better contract. We hope partner's got some values in clubs. And they do. The ace, king, 4. This looks like a singleton. That looks like a singleton as well. But one of them's got a doubleton because we had 10 clubs, so they had 3. Right, so now as long as nobody's void in hearts, right, we can draw trumps. We had 8 hearts, they had 5. We've seen 2 of them, they've only got 3 left. So we can draw trumps. And unsurprisingly, they are breaking 4-1 because this hand. So that means that we do need to draw all the trumps so that we can enjoy our clubs. Which card should we throw away? I think we should throw a diamond away. Spade can be rough and dummy in the end. Right, so we've drawn trumps. We just need to make sure we don't block the clubs here. 2 spades, so they had the singleton, the doubleton, unsurprisingly. This hand had 2 singletons. So they had spades and diamonds. But it's unlikely they have all the diamonds higher than but higher than the queen. Now we're just going to play the 9 of clubs. If we played the 6 and won with the queen, then they'd be blocked. We could, of course, win with the 8 and then we'd still be all right. So throw another spade away. Looks like can't avoid really losing this diamond trick. And 4 hearts plus 2 is 89.3%. Once again, our auction really with opening 1 no trump with this 6-card club suit got the robot out of its comfort zone. And you can see the robot, sometimes people playing 5 clubs rather than 4 hearts. So turned out to be good. Up to 2nd place now with 2 boards to go. And this is a big hand. 4, 13, 20, 22 points. 2 4-card majors. So with 22 points, the robot opens plus 2 no trumps. For the robot's only 20 to 21. This hand's too good. It's got those 10s, etc. So we got to bid 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 no trumps, even though we've got the weakness in diamonds. But the robot isn't interested in the majors, so the robot's points, whatever they are minors. So we may not get a diamond lead. Robots may well lead a major. No, they are going to lead a diamond. And we've got 2 spades, 4 hearts, and 3 clubs for our 3 clubs, 4 hearts, 7, 2 spades is 9. And they're probably going to take 4 tricks in diamonds, but they might only take 3. Of course, it might turn out a heart when they've switched, because the 3 was played from East and the 2 from me, so I think East have played low, so they switched very nicely to spades for us. There's the queen, king, right. So basically, we've only got the queen of diamonds as a loser now. We've got the 3 clubs, ace, king, queen of clubs, the 4 hearts, the The three spades are all good, ace of spades, jack ten of spades, but they're not going to throw away their diamond winner. So I'm going to claim all the tricks but one. So if I claim all the tricks, it'll get rejected. So we'll just claim king +2, which lots of people have done. Looks fairly standard. Very few people have not done that. Right, so still second place. So we need a good result on this hand to take us to first place. A lot, but they may well be so far out in front that we can't catch them. So a one diamond opening from our right hand opponent with our partner and left hand opponent having passed. We've got 14 points. We haven't got a stop in their suit. We've got 3 cards in each major. There's an argument for double here, but I'm going to bid 2 clubs, and then if they bid 2 diamonds, I'm going to double. So I'll have promised 5 clubs, and people will know that I may well only have, I'm not promising a 4-card major. So I'm going 2 clubs now. Double from East now. So this is saying that they've got something in the majors as well. This is a takeout double in effect. I wonder what my redouble would mean. 15 to 18 total points. I mean, I do have, I suppose, 15 to 18 total points. But if they bid 2 of a major, I'm not going to do anything. I am going to redouble just to tell my partner, you know, I've got a decent hand. And I'm playing in 2 clubs redoubled. Well, that's interesting. And I get a club lead. Okay. So that 10 of clubs lead should mean that I get 5 clubs. And I've got 2 aces is 7. I need 1 more trick for a very good score, because 2 clubs redoubled is a game. Going 1 down will be minus 200, which on a part score hand is no good. Could be that this hand, having passed the redouble, turns out to have 5 clubs when they lead the 10. I can't rough anything in dummy. It's a diamond opening on my right, but they probably have the king of hearts. And they probably have the spades. It doesn't look as though I can set up the spades. Do I want to use up my 1 entry to dummy at this point? I think club, I mean, I've got 7 clubs. I think this hand's got at least 5 and maybe 6. So I might not be able to rough a diamond in my hand. I think I got to lead a heart towards the queen. This hand shouldn't have 5 hearts. I might try finessing the 10. This hand shouldn't be completely worthless. I think I'm going to capture it with the queen 7, 3. So if this hand has 6 diamonds, and I don't think they can have 6 diamonds because they doubled. Although it says 3 to 7, they're promising 3 hearts, and they've turned up with a club. And they've got 3 hearts and 3 spades. They could have 6 diamonds, but they can't have 7, because that would make more than 13 points. But even if they got 5, if they got 5 diamonds, then this hand has 3 diamonds, and I could make my small trump, even if they've got 5 of them, which they probably do. I think I need a low diamond and just see what happens. This hand's going up with the ace or the king. No. Well, I don't believe they would have ducked with ace king, so I'm going to let this hand win again. No, I want to win. ace, queen of spades. This hand could have 4 spades. This could be a singleton. I think I'm going to rough this diamond now. This is a big risk. But there we go. That's got that. Now I need to try and create a heart trick. Right, I think they'd have gone up with the king if they had it, so we'll try the 10. Right. King of spades. Jack of spades. Throw a heart. I should have done the heart earlier. Right. I'm going to be 1 down. It should be very bad. Yes, I could have made this. But throw the 7 of hearts. This hand will rough higher than the 6. If I rough high and lead the 7 of hearts, it still can rough higher. Well, it's a forlorn hope, but we'll rough high. Throw the spade away. Cash my 2 big clubs. As expected, they didn't follow. And we go 1 down. With 50%. Well, that certainly wasn't, certainly, if you'd asked me, I'd have thought the redouble bit and passed out would make sure it wasn't an average board. But that probably dragged us down a little. That's 2nd place, but we were well behind 1st place. Still, I don't suppose many other people are in 2 clubs redoubled. You probably can't see other tables yet. It takes a little time to load that. And then if I, once again, see if I could have, I think I could have made it by playing hearts earlier before they played spades. So it says if they lead a low diamond, or that's the one thing that gives me a chance to make the contract. So they didn't, they led a trump. So it looks like I should always be 1 down. Should always be 1 down, right. Now I should be making it once they switch to a diamond. Yeah, I thought so. I could now, spades, ace of spades. Am I now down? I needed to duck a spade by the looks of it. Oh, well, still, I hope you found that all interesting. There's the other tables. Nobody else in 2 clubs redoubled. Lots of 2 clubs doubled -2. All right. And -3. Oh, so I could have been up here at 85% if I hadn't redoubled. All right. And I might have won then. No, too much to make up. Right. Let's have a look at this new feature here. These are how everybody else did who's playing it. And this is something new that you can see. Right, well, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next week. And if you like this video, please click the like button, and we'll see you then. Bye.